So, Mark, lenders are changing lending rules, but it's secret. I can't find anything about it on the internet, and it's due to tariffs.
I don't know if they're changing lending rules. Maybe changing qualifying is a better word, I think.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, because and they're scared, just like everybody else. There's uncertainty in the air right now, and I think people are preparing and making adjustments to their businesses, right? And I've got the odd call, and I hear some panic from some clients going, what's going to happen to the market? I don't know. We don't know. I know one thing. There's a ton of inventory in the market. There's tons.
It's
So
coming up crazy, crazy. Like every day, like almost 100
easy. And we're also seeing a lot of rentals as well. And we've been seeing that for months now. I'm seeing tons of lease properties coming.
tons.
Well, so that's adding to the volume too. So I don't know. We don't really know what's going to happen, but things are slow in the real estate business. I will say that.
Yeah, they're not good.
They're not good.
So my mortgage broker sent me this, and he said, maybe this is a good video to talk about. So then I thought, well, maybe I should look up some articles so we can get other, more input. And I can't even find it.
Yeah,
So
I'm
it's,
not surprised, 'cause, to be honest.
well, they're sending it out to mortgage agents, but they're not making it generally known out in the public.
I really don't think they need to. Right? Someone goes into car qualifying rules change. If anybody wants a home evaluation or wants a custom list of homes to buy, hit the links in the top of our description and we'd love to help you out. Can you
Yeah.
make that bigger? Like this, that's pretty small. Eeh.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. How do you make it bigger?
I don't know. You took a screenshot of it. That's probably why. Okay. Some of it's cut off. Okay, keep going.
That's it. That's all he sent.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go through it a little bit.
So,
Explain.
with newly announced tariffs between Canada and the United States in consideration to the, I don't know, economic landscape, BMO Broker Edge has revised its risk appetite for tariff impacted income. The previous announced list of high risk industries. As a result, we have revised our temporary criteria for self-employed borrowers.
So these are just for self-employed then, not for salaried people?
Yes, but say I am married to somebody that is self-employed or owns his own business.
Okay.
Okay. So see how it's number three, at least one borrower must have a minimum credit score of 750.
So they're raising the requirements on the stronger candidate, obviously.
That's right. The steel and aluminum industry is being added to the existed limited appetite list. A revised list of limited appetite industries can be found below.
Sorry.
So TDS rate for limited appetite industry will be reduced from 44% to 42.
Mhm.
Rate maximum of 39% will now apply. I don't know what that means. Now, you used to be
I
in
don't
mortgage.
know. Yeah, rate maximum of 39% will apply. I don't know. I'm at, I don't know what I'm thinking, because you see that the TDS would be in the 44 to 42 range consistently across the board. So now maybe they're doing it at 39%. Rate maximum will be at 39%. So that's how I'm reading that as. So
Yeah.
now with a person's debt could qualify between 42 and 44% of the outstanding debt, including the mortgage. That total debt servicing can't exceed 44. Now they put it 39.
Just
So
for these people.
correct. So they made it tougher for qualifying. It's all about risk appetite and risk, you know, averse in a sense. They got to protect themselves, and they've started. And we could see tomorrow that these tariffs just go out. He could change his mind and they could go out the window. But I think companies are preparing. And
Yeah. Well, this, they've already done it. Like they revised it.
right. And
And then, and this is the at least one borrower must have a minimum credit score of 750. So if the person with the self-employment income isn't 750. He needs somebody with him that is.
100%.
And 750 is kind of a high score.
Yeah, I'm right. It is. It's high score. It's highest credit score. It is.
It is.
You
So
don't
the
think
limit, this is the industries they've put in the limited appetite industry. Construction, transportation, leisure entertainment, retail sales, banking, finance, manufacturing, farming and natural resource, wholesale trade, utilities, and steel and aluminum.
yeah, a lot of things, right?
So I guess if you owned, say I owned a restaurant, if the restaurants aren't in here.
You're not getting qualified anyway.
Yeah. But okay, say I owned a nail salon. I would be okay. I think a
Pub-
health service industry, no health service industries are in here.
right. And again, I really think we're going to see more of these lenders come out with different qualifying, changing some criteria, right? They want to put more risk back on the borrower, right? Hey, we'll lend you some money, but you got to meet these criterias.
It's going to
Lower
be
debt,
harder to get it.
it's gonna be harder to get it. Higher credit scores. Next, they're gonna come out with saying, hey, you know what? Now we want more money down, right? And then you think about it. So when that happens, how is this going to spill off until the appraisers in our industry? What are the appraisals going to come in at? Are they going to factor any of this stuff in? I'd love to hear what some appraisals are coming in now, right? Because looking at our real estate board, we're seeing a lot of activity on the listing side. We're not seeing a lot of solds
Correct.
up on a daily basis, right? And I got asked this question the other day about, well, what happens if we bought that house and it didn't appraise? Well, if you bought that house and it didn't appraise, they're not going to fund the deal. They're going to tell you to put more money. If you don't have it, it's not going to happen.
Well, if you put a big amount down, you're fine.
Big
Like if
amount
you're
down,
only,
absolutely.
well, if you're only putting 20% or under, then that's when you get into the big problem. If you're putting 30, 40, 50%, it doesn't usually matter.
Doesn't matter then. They feel great about it. But how many people today, again, there's a fair chunk of them that could do that, but there's also a fair chunk that don't have those resources and that can only maybe put 20% down, maybe sold their property bought a couple years ago and time they pay real estate legals, et cetera, have 20, 25, 30% down.
Yeah.
Money, but it's not a lot of money today when we look at it, right?
Yeah.
So that's the
And,
kind of thing.
and the lenders, so he said BMO was doing it and one other lender, he got notification.
Yeah, for sure.
He hasn't got notification like from the five big yet.
Well, BMO is one of them. So he's got
No,
one.
but like TD, Scotia, CIBC, um, yeah, I guess BMO. What are the big five?
Probably
Royal,
Royal Bank.
Scotia, TD, CIBC.
Yep. They'll usually follow. You're going to see some things coming out, right? Things are good. They're gonna protect themselves, right?
But
Lenders
it's
always.
not it's not like they're not putting it out to the general population.
They
They
don't
only
have
put it
to.
out to him. They
They
don't have to, eh?
don't have to. What's the general public gonna? There's nothing for the general public to know all this information.
Well, it could scare people.
Well, it could, but when they go to talk about mortgage financing, where they walk into BMO or a mobile BMO mortgage representative, or they go through brokers and they say, "Hey, BMO, let's avoid BMO because this."
Yeah,
That could work too, because now the criteria has changed. Let's send it over to TD maybe, or let's send it to another lender that doesn't have these restrictions right now or changes in criteria,
yeah.
right? It's going to be tighter. Lending's going to be tighter, right? And I'm concerned about this market, just like everybody else is. I think people really need to look at the whole landscape of what's going on and all these different moving parts. You know, before Trump got in, it was just inflation's coming down, the Bank of Canada's going to keep lowering rate, increase affordability for people. Yeah, and then this drops in. There's another piece of the puzzle that no one really accounted for, and that's
Well,
going to affect sentiment.
and you know what, Mark? It's just like in 2017 when there was a huge drop. That's when I bought Hunter and like huge, huge drop, like $300,000 on $1 million house.
Mhm.
And it was because the stress test became across the board.
Right. Right.
So there's outside factors that affect real estate always, and it has for the from the beginning of time that nobody can um predict. We can't predict that all of a sudden they're going to change this, change that, do this, do that. Nobody knows.
No one knows.
No.
It's
Like
going
they
to,
could take and they could remove the stress test and it would change everything.
we don't have some affordability for people. I tell you that much.
Hmm.
I would tell you that much. I don't think
That's
that's going
what
to anytime
that's
soon.
what I'm saying. Like you can't predict. There's nobody, if anybody tells you what the market's going to do, like they're full of shit.
Well, for sure. But I mean, that stress test, I really don't think we need it in a declining market. And I don't think this market's not taking off. I'm sorry. Sorry. But the buzzwords about, I've seen some Facebook posts. Hey, give me a call. Did you know that the Bank of Canada just reduced the rate by 25 basis points? Right now is a great time to get in. Please call me. Huh? And it was a realtor. Huh? It's doing nothing.
No.
It's doing nothing at all for our industry, right? It's not. Bottom line, people are scared. Bottom line. If I was a seller today and a buyer today, man, I'd be looking at the numbers. I would be really paying attention to what is listed, what is selling, how much inventory is in my price range, what am I up against. You think people are doing that today? Not everybody. They should.
No. No, and the clients I showed yesterday, they said, there's some that's been listed for over a year at this high price and they're not
Time.
dropping it. Do you think that's the realtor or the buyer or the seller? I said it's the seller. No,
100%.
no realtor wants a listing for a year.
No. Thanks. I'm done listing it. Take care. That'd be me. It's not going anywhere. And looking at the board today, I noticed two price increases, and maybe we should show them. Do you got the board?
Yeah.
There's a different strategies that I think,
There's three, Mark.
there's three now. So let's pull them up. Let's talk about them a little bit. Let's talk about the strategy. It's, you know, it's an old strategy. I just don't think it's going to work this time around. And I was talking to a friend of mine that does masonry work for a builder, and and I'll get you to pull some other ones. You might as well. They're taking back some properties. Can't qualify,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
For funding, time for completion, time for occupancy. Sorry, it's not working.
Yeah.
I want you to pull up a couple other things too. So those,
So,
right? So let's pull up the listing maybe so we can go through the comments. Good. Um,
so it was 999. They went to 1149.
right. So what does the comments say? We don't even look at the pictures because I don't think we don't really care.
Well, I got to go back to the old listing. Or did they take it out?
Well, let's go down. Okay, so March 19th. Okay.
Yeah.
What, so they listed this on the 10th, correct? I think the 10th of March gave, oh, sorry, on the 8th. And then offers were to be reviewed on March 19th at 5 p.m. And what was the original price? 999.
Hmm.
So that strategy didn't work. That strategy didn't build excitement,
No.
correct? It did nothing at all.
Nope.
It's straight. I don't want to look at the property. There's no need. But, it, it didn't do its job. It didn't,
Well, another thing I want to see.
what's this one?
First one was a Toronto agent. Second one was a Mississauga agent.
But there's so many people out there, Dan, that take everything.
Youngstown agent.
That take everything and anything. They don't care about the price. They just go, yeah, I'll take it. Great. I have a listing. Great. I'm happy with it. Meanwhile, you know what I mean? Some are successful in selling them, but if the price is high and over above market value, I'm sorry, you have no luck. And I want to show one of the viewers on that. Sorry, I want to show the viewers a listing that I saw yesterday to back up this point that I'm saying.
I think this one was a mistake.
699 to 724. It's pretty
Well, it
low.
was 739, then 699, then 724, but The thing is that's funny is there's no offer date. There's no, this is a Barrie agent. There's no offer date. There's no nothing. It's 48-hour irrevocable. So I don't know what happened there. I had to get my plug. I don't know. Like there's no
Yeah, maybe 71 days in the market. Yeah, it could have been something messed up with that price with because look at the days on market up top, 71 days on market.
Yeah, I know it doesn't make sense, right?
No, it doesn't. Anyway, but to that point, there's those strategies are not working so much anymore like they have. There's no it's trying to create some buzz in the market and excitement, and it's not going to. The sentiment is really bad out there right now,
Well, it is.
right? And it's normal. This is normal, right? People are going to take a wait and see approach what's going to happen. And I'm still seeing properties being listed, wow, above market values. And that makes no sense to me. It makes zero sense.
There's lots.
Let's pull
Well, do you want to go over properties on another video?
yeah, I want to pull up this one property though. Then we will.
Okay.
While we're talking about things, I want you to pull up 99 McIntyre. Nice area, nice looking property, but
Did I spell that right?
I don't think you did. No. Go back. I'll give you the MLS number.
Do that.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
It's S120 29624. So here's a property that's been listed for several months. Listed yesterday. But I want you 3,300 square feet. I think they're holding off on offers, but double check, Dan, if you can. You could go back. Okay, so maybe they're not. So they tried listing it. It sold in 2023, listed when in 2024, September. So we're talking back in September.
But then they suspended it
But then the
and put
price went
it back
up
on the
by 100.
market.
But look at the price. We did a price increase by 90,000. Okay. Then, okay. Then they terminated it in January of 2025. We did a price increase. Sorry, we did a price increase January 2nd,
Yeah,
correct?
but Mark, it didn't go back up. 128, 1289, 1289.
Pull the listing up because I'm seeing price increase and then we terminated it. Maybe the price increase at the bottom. Okay, so they did go up. It was originally listed at 1.2. So we raised the price. Go back up
I'm trying.
to 1,289,000. 126 days in the market.
Oh, I'm hitting the history again.
And then they went to a different brokerage, correct? Yep. They went to Peggy, who listed it in
One,
February.
two, three.
Yep. Terminated it in less than a month.
They
And then
terminated yesterday and relisted it yesterday.
so yes, are they holding off on offers? So we've had this, no, 24 hours. So the property's been listed September. There's a ton of inventory in those higher ranges, as we know. It's a very competitive landscape. Property shows great, not taken away. I don't love the layout, but they've got some nice things going on in there. But, you know, they've tried a lot of things. Is it priced better now? Yeah, the layout's kind of it's tight. It's not that big,
Oh,
right? It's small. That's a harder sell. I don't know
well,
about for
yeah,
me.
I have a really bad problem. I'll tell you. So this layout, I know what it is, and like you're closed off from that area there, but your eating area is very small. Like you have a separate dining, but it's not attached. So your eating area is around the corner from here.
Yeah,
So like, say I have my grandchildren over, Mark.
yeah.
I can't see them while I'm cooking. I don't know what the hell they're doing over there.
No, no.
Like you're closed off from your eating area, and that's a big at this kind of price range.
Lots to choose from.
Yeah, it's a
Uh,
weird layout.
you want to go to the listings and show how many listings are available at 1.2, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
Anybody wants to see more information on the Barrie real estate market, hit the subscribe button on our channels and leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Want to show what how much inventory just even in just in that range, even
Yeah,
1.2. Right.
I'm looking right now.
Yeah.
I
And
want to see in Barrie right now. What are our actives at all?
yeah, you can show that.
530.
Active listings.
Oh, that's without the condos.
That's out in the condos. Yeah.
So remember 530?
Hmm. I bet it's close to eight, a little over eight.
211.
741 listings. It's quite a bit.
Look what we had at the end of February.
Yeah. So keep that there.
580. We've gone to 740.
Keep it. What did I say? 711?
I thought you said 740. It's 530 and 211.
Okay, let me just get the math here. 530 and 211.
211.
741. And how much was the inventory back? Pull it up.
580.
That's 21% increase in inventory in a
Well,
month.
Mark, that's a 21% in 1 month. Last year we only had 510.
Yep. Yep.
So it's going to be like a 30 something percent increase
Yep.
over last year.
We're seeing a lot of listings, and this is important data. I can't reinforce it enough for people to pay attention to the numbers. They don't lie. Uh,
No.
shit. Did you want to go back and show the viewers that 1.2, see how much inventory is in that range? Because
Oh yeah, right. I think
that's
I
a
have ADD. I jump around.
that's what happens when we get talking away and we go, oh, and then we forget something we want to do.
Yeah.
Just yeah, 1.250. 1.2? Okay, that's fine.
Well, there's none.
That's not right. That's not true.
Between 1.1 and 1.2, it's saying Simcoe Barrie active 1.
That's not right. I've been having I've been having a lot of
Oh, I'm in condo.
okay,
Remember?
okay.
No, I knew that wasn't right. I'm gonna put 1,050,000, 1,150,000 to 1.2.
Okay. 17 matches.
Mhm.
And just pick two with to show some are new, but there's some inventory. And if we pick that one's holding off on offers.
This one is?
Yeah, put the history on it.
No, it's not.
Oh no. Okay, sorry, my fault. No, no. Okay.
No, it's not.
It's been listed before, I think. There's another one over there that with a pool in the backyard that are pretty basic, eh? Hate the kitchen. Love the neighborhood.
Beautiful neighborhood. The hell is this?
Oh no. Don't know.
It's not a room.
No.
Maybe it's a walk-in closet.
History on that? I don't know. I don't think there
Look at the
was.
taxes, $8,400. Holy shit.
Yeah. So it's been listed. It's been so.
Since last May.
It's last May. It's a long time, right? We're coming up a year and we still haven't got the price right. So if someone's thinking of listing, make sure that you're getting this information and you're really setting the price for the market. If you're a serious seller, to me, there's a lot of sellers that just feel that, you know what, if someone wants it, they'll pay it. It's just not happening, folks. It's just not. We've got proof. I could show you 30,000 of these over the last couple of years.
Oh
It's
my gosh. Are you ready for this?
sure.
The hell are these people thinking? 8 Thrushwood Drive, 1.179 on Thrushwood.
Hmm.
4 bed, 3 bath. It's not that big because I've been in it.
Hmm.
300, it's saying 3,350 square feet, but
With
that's
the
got to be the basement.
Gotta be at the basement.
It's
It's
not
supposed
even all brick.
no, it's probably 2,200 square feet above.
That's the whole kitchen. That's the living room. That's the dining room's at the front of the house. I know this layout.
Yeah. I got some work to do with paint colors and price, but the history is something we wanted to show because if we pull up any one of those lists, another one,
1.179 on Thrushwood, though, with that layout?
well, pull it. Did you pull the history on them?
I am right now. Oh, it sold for 1.1 million in a year ago.
Wow. Hmm. Hmm.
That's the problem.
It's probably a
Well,
lot
they're
of
trying to get what they paid.
off real estate. And I've seen a few listings like that too, where properties, it's tough. Anyway, let's wrap that up.
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
go over the inventory issues in the next one.
Yeah. Okay. See you.
See ya.